It's been a tough time, hasn't it, for Emmerdale's Tracy Metcalfe as she struggles to accept her boyfriend Nate's decision to take the blame for Moira's hit and run. Tonight, though, she finds herself stuck between half-sister Vanessa and Charity.
She doesn't want me anymore, Trace, OK? I know it.
That's just crazy talk.
Well, I'll tell you what is crazy. Yesterday should have been this really happy day for all of us, where she came home. I mean, I just adopted her kid.
And how amazing is that?
Yes, it is amazing, Trace, but we should be doing it all together as a family. And now she won't even take my calls.
Well, what if her mum really does need her?
I need her! Trace, me and the kids!
OK, calm down. The veins in your neck are about to burst.
Yeah, because nothing makes sense.
Oh, it's very fraught. Amy Walsh joins me now. Amy, thank you. She said, the veins in your neck are about... It really was very, very fraught. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. It's lovely to see you. Gosh, it's all happening, isn't it? First of all, there's this poor girl. The baby, the father of her unborn baby, might end up being in the jail. She's in the middle of a hysterical Charity and Vanessa, and it's all going wrong. It's all happening.
Oh, it is. It's never a dull moment in Tracy's life. Yeah, she's got a lot on her plate at the moment, and she's kind of spinning a load of them in the air, and we'll see which one drops first, I think, tonight. Exactly.
Now, we're in for a little bit of a shock tonight. Things that we don't want to give too much away, because Emmerdale, of course, is on tonight. 7 and 8 tonight. It's a double helping, which is lovely. And how has it been? I mean, because you were saying it's maybe not quite as fun as it was, because obviously, you know, it's a different world that we live in, and you've got to be very safe.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I pinch myself every day that I work at Emmerdale. I love going in the building. I love seeing all my friends, and I love the job I do. So this has kind of changed the dynamic a bit, obviously, on set and, you know, in the dressing rooms, in the makeup room, and it is different. And it used to be a bit of a social event, and I think I had too much fun at work, to be honest. Now, it's more like work, but, you know, I'm still very, very lucky to be doing what I'm doing and with the people that I work with. So still brings a smile to my face walking through those doors, even if, you know, and then have to hand sanitize and get my temperature checked and all the rest of it.
All of these things. And you especially, I know how much you love being there, and they're such a great gang. But you've quite enjoyed having the bump, haven't you? Like the little, because you have to put a little cushion up there.
Yes, yeah, well, it's more... you know, more than a cushion. It's like a prosthetic bump, really heavy. And you'd think, you know, most people moan about it. I just love having something different to put on. Tracy's costumes are not that exciting. You know, I'm not like one of the more wealthy characters who gets nice designer handbags to get excited about. So I choose to get excited about a fake baby bump. But it's just funny because people think it's real. Someone in the canteen the other day said to me, "Oh, you walked past the other day, I thought you were really pregnant." I was like, "Good work, costume department." And, you know, it's just people say on all the time, "Oh, it suits you," you know, and it also keeps you warm in the cold village,
well,
which is
do you
nice.
know what? I was going to say to you, the coldest I have ever been in my life, and I've been to Antarctica, but the coldest I've ever been was in Emmerdale. You know that little bit outside the wool pack? It's freezing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a wind tunnel, and in the snow and winter and the winds, it's the winds that come through that are just so harsh on your face, and you just stood there like grinning and bearing it. So I'm hoping this winter that the bump will keep me warm at least.
It certainly will. Put a wee hot water bottle in there as well. That might be good too. So look, obviously your sister Kimberly has her kids. You know, you're a very proud auntie. There's the three of you there. There's the both of you. Has she been giving you any tips? Because obviously at some point we hope your character is going to go into labour, and it's got to be as authentic. So you can get advice from Kimberly.
Do you know what? I'll get advice from both of them, because my eldest sister's actually an actress. Well, you know, an actress as well. Kimberly does act as well. Better say that one. But yeah, I'll get tips from them both for the labour scene. If there is a labour scene, which I'm really excited about if it happens, because I just feel like it's a chance to really do ugly, crying face acting, which I kind of enjoy, believe it or not. And it's something that I've never done, so it'll be a bit more of a challenge acting-wise, something that I can't, you know, I do have to research and speak to people about and get advice from people. And of course, you know, who knows better than my sisters who have both had kids. So yeah, I'll definitely be tapping them up for some advice on how to push.
Exactly.
The pretend way.
And you know what? You mentioned your sister Sally. Of course, she was in Emmerdale back in the 90s, wasn't she? So she was there. Isn't that strange that you've kind of followed on the tradition a little bit?
It was so bizarre when I got, when I got the audition for the show, and it was like, and I knew I'd be working with James Hooton. That was my character, who my character came in with, and Sally had worked with him 20 years prior, and Mark Charnock, who plays Marlon, and so they were all lovely and really welcoming, and so it helped me out a bit actually. But yeah, just a weird turn of events really that we both would end up in it.
I know. And I'll tell you what, your family are very close. It's a relatively big family and you're all very close, and I just wonder how on earth are you going to choose? You know, we've got to choose 5 other people for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going to be almost impossible, isn't it?
It is going to be impossible, and it's something that I kind of can't look too far ahead with this pandemic. I'm a person that takes each day as it comes, doesn't deal with things until they're actually happening to me, even if it's going on holiday and packing my case. I don't do it till like the night before. So we've not even discussed it, Obviously, we'll, go by the guidelines in place at that point. I'm just hoping and praying that they'll have changed by then, but we'll see. Whatever happens, I'll be with my mum and, my brother. Maybe we'll have to do it separate families with the girls, with the kids and stuff. We don't know.
I know, it's hard. It's hard. I know, it is hard for everyone. And during lockdown, you've been doing a lot of knitting, I believe. You didn't knit that. Did you knit that gorgeous jumper you're wearing?
I wish. I'd be at it all day if I could knit like this. No, it's actually crochet I do. Knitting's never been that easy for me, but crochet's quite simple once you get the hang of it. So yeah, lockdown kept me busy with a baby blanket for my friend who was due to give birth, and then baby hats and stuff like that. So yeah, very simple patterns. But I learned actually when I was going on the train back and forth all the time from London to Leeds when I first got in the show. And it was just something to occupy you instead of just sitting on your phone all day. And I've really found through lockdown and through these, restricted times that's a nice thing to do in an evening while you're watching a bit of telly.
Absolutely. It's a great thing, very soothing. It's been a joy to talk to you. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
I wish I could be there in person.
I know, we will, for sure. It's going to happen. Yeah. Thank you, my darling. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Lorraine. Take care.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.